Jesus, you've been good to me. Jesus, you've been good, so good to me. Oh, Jesus, you've been good to me. You've been good, ever so good. You have been good, so good to me.
Well, and once I met a man when I was oppressed by sin. He opened up his heart and he let me in. Oh, he lifted me from wrong and set me on my way. And he's been so good and strong. All I can say is Jesus, you've been good, ever so good. Yes, you've been good, so good to me. Oh, Jesus, whoa, you've been good to me. And I know that you have been good, ever so good. Lord, you know that you've been good, oh, so good to me. And let me tell you about this man. He's been so good to me. He's always by my side, just like he said he would. When I grow weak and fall, he's always there to grab my hand. You choose your ground, but as for me, with him I'm gonna stand. With my Jesus, and I know Jesus, you've been ever so good. Jesus, you've been good, ever so good. Jesus, you've been good to me. You've been good, ever so good. You've been good, so good to me. Don't you know, I know that Jesus, he's been so good to me. I've lost some loved ones and close friends along the way, but he still helps me through each day. And I know that Jesus, whoa, I know you've been good to me. You've been good, and ever so good, oh, so good to me.
Jesus, you've been good to me. Jesus, you've been good, so good to me. Oh, Jesus.
If you don't see me in that old familiar place, I'll be resting my weary head in a new home. If you don't hear me like you used to in the crowd, I'll be singing a brand new song. If you miss me from my daily work here on the ground, you can rest assured I know what I found. Just erase your memories of the clothes I used to don. I'll have a new wardrobe. I'll be wearing a crown. I'll be wearing a crown.
I'll be wearing a crown. I'll wear a starry crown. At the end of my journey, Lord, I'll be wearing a crown.
I know I've made my mistakes. Sometimes good wasn't in my plan, but I took it to the Lord, 'cause I knew He'd understand. And when troubles, tribulations came knocking